enjoy the rest of the show. What's up, guys? Sorry, I hit the button. It didn't take. My bad.
Yeah, so, if you have the mouse too close to the keyboard, sometimes it doesn't click.
Okay. Well, now I know. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry, starting over, kind of not. But so I'm actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read. I tweeted something out today. I didn't. It was just a tweet. I just tweeted it out. I didn't put it on anybody's timeline. I just tweeted out. You can go like it. You don't have to. I just want everybody to get my thoughts on what I think of wrestling today. Just give me a second. I'll read. And actually, there is one tweet that I do want to tweet about or talk about. People are dumb. People don't fucking read. They really don't. I hate reading, but when something is sent to me, I read it. You don't read the title and then assume that that's what they mean. Okay, so here's my tweet. I'm going to be straight up with everyone here. If you honestly think that WWE is going to change anything at all because of AEW, you are going to be waiting for a very, very long time. Triple H can take over, but nothing will change. We also have to remember that WWE is a global company, and they have more TV viewers than what they have in America. So again, it does not matter to WWE who watches and who doesn't. Should they? Yes, but they don't care. It is obvious to see that in their weekly programming. How can you not? Now, if you understand what I'm saying there, all I'm saying is WWE does not give a fuck if I watch. WWE doesn't give a shit if you watch. They're going to continue to give you the same stuff that they have. I am just not even going to fucking fathom trying to fucking figure out. I'm not even going to figure out why. I'm sorry. I won't talk shit about WWE anymore. I'm sorry. Sure. As soon as the show starts, she starts losing her shit. She all right? Hold on a second. You're fine. What? That shit's not funny. You're laughing. You little asshole. So, I mean, I'm trying to talk over a baby, and it's really hard.
I told you I'm trying.
I don't know what happened. She must have.
I think she got stuck and got scared.
Oh, yeah, that could be it. She probably. So, WWE is never gonna change. Everybody can sit here and say, I'm all in with AEW. Nice pun. That's fine. Be all in with AEW. But keep in mind, WWE is not gonna fucking change anything just because AEW is coming on board. Because again, I'm gonna say it again, like I said Friday, like I said last night. Wrestling is wrestling. You can only do so much in wrestling. Storylines are storylines. You give me a compelling storyline is the only way you're going to capture anybody. Everybody's into all this flippy flop bullshit fucking cruiserweight crap. That's why I don't care about the cruiserweights. They have literally ruined wrestling. Because now they expect a guy like Roman Reigns to be able to do fucking... to be able to do 720s off the fucking top rope. It's not going to happen. That's why people hate Roman Reigns' fucking wrestling style. I don't mind his wrestling style because it's ground and pound. It's strong. It's kind of strong style. I mean, they only allow, WWE only allows their guys to do so many fucking moves. Period. So, with that being said, does anybody disagree with what I said?
Nope.
No. No, and it, like you said, it's going to take time too, but everything's been done. So other than, like we said, a Cirque du Soleil type performance, that is the only thing that's going to be different than what WWE is doing. And we also said the wrestlers that are there are ex-WWE talent, along with other people that they've brought in. They're somehow affiliated with WWE in some way, shape, or form, or at some point in their career. So it's not like you're going to forget that stuff. It's stuff that they're going to bring to the table.
They should have done that last night, honestly, but...
Huh?
Not sure from that last night, but...
Yeah, well, it's not that big of a deal. Sorry.
She rolled over on my foot. I can't go anywhere now. I'm stuck. I'm trapped by the
Yeah,
window.
Okay, we're speaking semantics here. 250 or 2.5 million to 3 million. I mean, it's 500,000 people. It's not that big. I mean, it may seem like a big gap, but really,
Okay.
who cares?
I have to pee. You want me to get ready to use it? She stays quiet.
I guess.
I'm asking.
I guess.
She needs her TV time.
I guess. Come here.
Mhm.
And there she is. Miss America. So hold on a second. Let me go back to my Twitter. Now, I was not in a Twitter argument because, Bobbit, nobody cares about your fucking Snorlax. Anyway.
He's doing it for Wendy.
There you go.
What's this tweet? Hold on a second. Oh, so here's a tweet from yesterday. This guy's like, give Andrade every single belt, including the tag titles. I said, oh, sure, that's a good idea. Turn him into Brock Lesnar. That's brilliant. Let me see another tweet. Okay, here it is. I already tweeted this to Ronnie. Knows what I'm talking about. So Billy Kay tweeted out the 24/7 belt title. Okay, stop. Billy Kay said, I think that this title needs to be iconic. What you think, wifey? Talking to Peyton Royce. Stop. And I said, and jokingly, kind of, but how? You two have not won a match in how long? And this is how stupid people are. Read. My tweet isn't that fucking long. How? You two have not won a match in how long? Come on. Be real. This guy tweets at me. Now listen to his tweet. They had a match 12 hours ago. That was his tweet to me. And I said, and they lost. Read my tweet. And he goes, oh, okay, I did misread. Did misread? You didn't even read it. But as far as not winning, man, I don't know what to tell you if you haven't figured it out at your age. And I came back with this. This is the kicker. Oh, I have. Son, relax yourself. Are you trying to intimidate me? Not working. Now get out of my yard. So, if you think you're going to jump on Twitter and intimidate me, good luck trying. It don't work. So, yeah. But the WWE, man, like I said, they are not going to change just because some other company is coming in. They don't care. They don't care. And people thinking that they do is laughable because they don't give it a shit what AEW does. So everybody can think what they want. They can think that WWE this, WWE that, but you know what? Think it. What do you guys think?
I think people need to read the whole tweet before they say anything to you.
Well, no shit. So.
Well, and that's part of the problem. I mean, they read that very last one, or they read maybe a couple up. They don't go through the whole thread, and it's an assumption. I mean, we went through this with Rebby Hardy.
Yep.
And her tweet, and people just did not read into it, and she did come back and she blasted people.
No,
that it
the
had nothing
problem
to do with
is Heather was one of them. I think I don't know.
I didn't comment on the timeline.
Do you know?
I just brought it up.
Right. Well, I don't know if that's what she was doing. She never commented or anything, but not publicly on Twitter.
Yeah, the only thing she did put out was one had nothing to do with the other. And she was getting threats to her kids and herself because of it.
My issue is with Rebby Hardy is she's going to do what she's going to do. She's very protective of her family. Apparently her and Ashley had some differences. She was part of the reason why Matt was in the state that he was, why he was on drugs, and I'm not saying that Ashley was a bad person, but for Rebby Hardy, she had to go through that with him to get him out of that situation. So for people to sit there and say Rebby Hardy has no right, fuck you. The fuck she don't, it's her husband. Now, that being said, she didn't fucking put that tweet out shitting all over fucking her death. I'm sorry. People read way too much into that tweet. They assumed that what she said or what she did is in response to her. Come on. How petty are people today that they have to fucking think? They're so narrow fucking minded to think that. Now, again, Heather tweeted out and said, not tweeted out, but she put it in the chat, and I said, what did I say to you? I don't think it has anything to do with it.
And I said, given her past behavior.
And yeah, I agree, and that's what I'm saying. But her past behavior doesn't mean that happened last week. That's all I'm saying. So before you got to get the whole story. You can't just assume.
And to clarify things here, I did look through the comments. That comment from her was not there when I looked through it.
What comment?
Saying that it was all about the RuPaul Drag Race.
It's down further.
I did. I spent an hour scrolling
that
through
tweet,
it and
I
got all the way
found it.
to the end of it.
I found it. It's because it's involved in another tweet.
Having her, I don't have time to look through.
I got it. But I'm just saying, it was involved in another tweet that she was talking about. That's what that tweet had to do with.
And
it's fine. It's over and done with. The air is clear. Let it go.
so the air's clear. Why are you bringing it up again?
I'm actually not. I'm just talking about... Really? You want to fucking go there? The fuck,
You
man.
had to sit there and go, well, Heather sat there and said...
I'm comparing fucking stories. I'm not bringing up the Rebby Hardy thing. I'm comparing situations. Calm down. Yes, we're
Well, and
arguing.
that was actually my fault because I'm the one that actually brought that up.
No,
just
it's
based
fine.
on what we did.
It's
What we
fine.
were talking about.
No, it's all right. It's just, it's one of those things. It happens. People need to stop reading into shit. Seriously.
Well, and that's what it is. It's an assumption. And until you know what it actually is implying to or what it's applying to, then you don't jump on the bandwagon of, oh, you're a shitty person for doing this.
I'm not
Or
going to sit here and say I will agree. I will agree with Heather 150% that in past, Rebby Hardy is a really nasty person.
Oh yeah, I mean I've seen her in action.
So I'm not going to sit here and say that Heather is wrong there.
And she even went into Matt Hardy's account and deleted a tweet of him congratulating Lita.
Okay.
I mean, all you did was sit there and say congratulations on, I think it was about her match in the Evolution pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Or some award she won.
Okay. That's between her and Matt Hardy, though. And I get it. But I look, again, that's just, it's Rebby Hardy. She's never going to change. She's very protective of her family. And that argument that they had was way back in fucking November. So I'm not going to compare the two. So what else is going on in the wonderful world of fucking wrestling?
Well,
I heard.
No,
Go ahead.
Brett. I was just going to say, because we're on that subject, and I sent this to Heather. They actually came out today with how Ashley apparently committed suicide. It was a hanging.
I was actually going to try to avoid it, but okay.
Yep. So, I mean, with that, just that, and then also Heather, Gina, and I have been talking about just poor timing. The issues with what happened to her in Kuwait. The affidavit has come out not even a week after her passing that is now being put through the dirt sheets. Mm-hmm. This family is already dealing with what has happened to her, and now this is being drug out not even a week later of what happened to her with that Kuwait incident.
Yeah.
So it's just poor timing. It's the same thing, and people are going to read into it, and to me, it's not giving this family time to heal.
No, it's not.
And the whole problem is these people, like TMZ, like Dave Meltzer, like fucking Ringside Inc., and all of them.
Ringside News, yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
You got it.
And Wrestling Inc. included, the one you trust.
They try avoiding it, but once it's out there,
they hop right on it.
I know, but they usually don't. Oh God, who fucking subscribed? Michael Orr. Thank you for subscribing, Michael Orr.
They make things worse because of the fact that they jump right on all of this shit, right the fuck away, and it's like, do you have no decency?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, and that's the thing too. I mean, with everything that she went through, and Trek and I were talking too, you just don't know with an individual. I mean, she seemed to have things going her way. She was talking about her upcoming birthday. She was talking about StarCast, her radio show.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. And it's sad that it led to this. And I know Bobbitt had put out there, I mean, if you do have those types of thoughts, there are people out there to reach out to. And I know we all have each other and the chat and stuff like that when we're on the shows and stuff like that. But it's just a matter of just being kind to one another and not shitting on everybody, or you just don't know what's going on for somebody during that day.
Do we really know the whole? My question is, before we go any further, since we're in the rabbit hole, do we really know the whole story?
According to the police report that was released, that is all the findings they have.
But I'm talking about the WWE thing. Is that true? Is that really true? I find it really hard to believe that Vince McMahon would do that. The guy he's a very compassionate guy. And to think that he would do that, I don't buy it. I really don't.
I didn't actually finish reading it, but the parts that I read, to me, if you're in that situation, and I know when you go to doctor offices and that stuff now, there's usually the doctor plus somebody else in the room now, and she was basically left alone, from what I gathered, till she was taken out of that room or out of that tent to somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Then when it started getting into graphic detail, I stopped reading, but she did ask for someone to stay with her, and it was not done. And I mean, you're in a foreign country too.
But no, my question is, and this is my question, there's a report out there that Vince told her to keep it quiet.
Didn't want to ruin his business.
However, and I'm going to say this, you know why he probably said keep it quiet? Because you can't, when it's a restricted report, you can't say anything. Not even the fucking victim. That's probably why he said it. Because in the military, he has, when you report something, you have an option, unrestricted or restricted. And if she says, I want it restricted, then there's probably something out there that says, okay, you can't say anything to anybody. You keep it in your family. Nobody else can say a fucking word. You can't say anything until the investigation is done, because that hinders the investigation. It's equal opportunities, EEO. And I get it. I'm not saying that she was wrong. My point is I don't think that Vince would say you better keep this quiet. Because that's what I'm hearing, and I do not believe that. I don't. Because I don't know what was found. Were them, who did it? Apparently. That's my question. See, what's the story? I don't even know the whole story. I'm asking. Seriously, I don't know. I just find it hard to believe that Vince would do something like that. He's a fucking publicly traded company. Do you know how damaging that would be?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad for the woman. I'm not saying she was not raped or assaulted. At no point in my... If she was assaulted, they need to be punished. Whoever fucking did it. But if it's a restricted report, you cannot say anything. That is fact. Everybody can be mad at me all they want. But that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why Vince probably told her she couldn't say anything. Company policy. is everybody so down? I mean, I'm asking. Nobody knows or what?
No, I mean, just like I said, based on what I read, that was stated. But it's not just her
Mm-hmm.
that has brought this to light.
Okay.
This now, to me, I brought it up because of the poor timing aspect.
Mm-hmm.
That
No, I
now
get it.
all of a sudden this is coming out after she's done what has happened, and
Yeah.
this poor family is now having to deal with this probably all over again because they probably, or maybe
Correct.
they didn't know, I don't know, but they're having to deal with that news coming out on top of what happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even a week later. So to me, it's poor timing all around
Mm-hmm.
with these dirt sheets and news reports. Why this is coming out when it happened, and it was kind of put out there to a point, and just recently was brought to light that another diva reported the same thing happening to her.
Okay.
So that's where I'm just that with bringing it up, knowing, like I said, I didn't fully read the report because of how graphic it was starting to get. But from what I read, she was feeling sick and they took her to one of the tents. They said she needed an IV. She was probably dehydrated.
Because it's fucking 320 degrees over
Correct.
there.
She did not want to go through that and be alone in the tent. She was there for several hours.
Okay.
One of the talent that I guess they keep together or was in charge of certain ones over there came to the tent to check. She, at that point, she still was not feeling well, and they said they were going to lunch and left her alone again. And at that point, it was a female and a male that removed her, took her to another area, and she was injected with another IV that kind of paralyzed her, and she could not move or scream and was attacked at that point while the female stood watch.
Okay. See,
And like I said, that's as far as I got because then it started getting more graphic.
Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. My issue is everybody shitting on Vince McMahon here. He can only if it's a restricted if it's a restricted report, nobody can say anything until the investigation is over. Once the investigation is over, because if it happened on a military base, damn sure, right? She's. That's all I'm saying. Because it would have been reported on both sides. Now I don't know. Was it a soldier or what? Or what was? See, that's the question that I'm asking. Was it a soldier that did it?
That was the other thing. There was with her statement, the way that they were dressed, they represented themselves as a doctor, and she knew that wasn't correct because the doctors that had come in, I guess, before weren't dressed in the garb that this individual had on.
Okay.
But she did reference the female was dressed in fatigues.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm asking now before anybody says, God, JP's a fucking dick. I'm not. We don't even know the whole story.
Right.
That's the thing. What did WWE do about it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there was an investigation. And they have to investigate, especially when somebody reports sexual assault. But to keep it hush hush, I don't think he'd say that. He said you can't say anything right now because there is an investigation going on, because if it comes out and not saying that you did, because an accusation like that, if it comes back that she was lying, WWE'd be sued. Now, I'm not saying that that's what happened. I hate talking about this subject because it's very touchy.
No, and I understand. And like I said, it's just, I only brought it up because of the poor timing of it. That coming out on top of what was brought up today about how she committed the suicide, which led into with people assuming with tweets and the Reby Hardy.
I think it was more than just what happened to her that caused her to commit suicide. There's probably other situations and issues that happened as well.
That's why her brain is being donated for CT
Right.
research.
Which is a good thing that her family is doing.
Well, she had it written down with her lawyer. That's what
did
she
she?
wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know Heather, she got really silent there because I know that this subject of sexual assault is very touchy with women. It really is. I'm not shitting on Ashley here at all. If she was assaulted, punish whoever fucking did it. But again, and I hate reiterating this, this is why I am reiterating this. The reason that I don't think Vince did not do anything about it because it happened on a military post. They also have to do an investigation. And when you get the federal government involved, you can't say a goddamn thing. That's probably what Vince told her. That's all I'm saying. I'm pretty sure Vince is all about getting to the bottom of the situation. One of his female superstars was attacked. I would be, and I think Vince would be. He's a very compassionate man. He does he? It's Big E.
I know.
Oh, it's not Big. Who the fuck is this guy?
There's a joke going around that they brought him back quick because his Twitter page was becoming a liability.
I think he's turning heel on Kofi Kingston.
And he just might be. I love him.
No, Kofi ain't turning heel. I mean,
Kofi can't really pull off heel.
he can. He did it for a while.
It's not as believable though.
We'll see. Either way, No, no. If anything, it's going to be Big E because of the Kevin Owens thing. And again, Ace, I'm gonna say it. I said it at the top of the show. WWE is never going to change, ever. They've always started with promos. Always.
And really, you really can't start the show with a wrestling match because there's no context.
There's no context. Yeah, I mean, you could if you if you leave a good cliffhanger, you might be able to. But then you kind of have to start with a promo as to why these two are going to have a match right now.
Or do it like John Cena would do. You come out, cut the promo, say the U.S. Open Challenge begins now.
Yeah,
do something like that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm with you. The little formula change would be nice, but they are never going to. Yeah. Ever. If they start off with the match, and I'm telling you right now, if they start off with a match and nothing else, everybody's looking like, what the fuck are they doing? Which in turn tells me that nobody is ever happy when WWE does something. That's all I'm saying. I get it, though. I get what you're saying. I am not going to stream Double or Nothing. I am not. Yeah, I mean, and look at where WCW is today. You can only do it so many fucking times. You can only start off a show with a promo so many times. I never got into the cruiserweight matches. I'm not a cruiserweight guy. I agree with you. That would be a good way to do things. In fact, that's the way I would have done this tonight. I would have started backstage. No, it doesn't have to start in the ring. You can start in the fucking concession stands for all I care. That would have been even a better idea. Kofi or fucking Big E standing at the concession stand getting a fucking hot dog. And they start the that would have been funny.
No. Him at the concession stand.
Ordering pancakes.
Waiting for something with his back turned. And all of a sudden he slowly turns around and he's got a giant pork chop in his hand.
I mean, that would be, I get what you're saying. Matches to me, starting off a match for what? Why are these two, especially if they start off the cruiserweight match, what are these two fighting over? Why are these two fighting? I don't watch 205 Live. I never will.
And actually, Big Slow, I was watching a few episodes of Nitro this weekend. They opened the show with
promos.
The channel talking.
Yeah.
Then they went to the hot match. But they always open the show with Eric Bischoff, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and Mongo talking.
They could start off the show with Michael Cole and fucking Corey Graves and then go into a match. They could do that. They don't, though. I don't know why. WWE has always started the show. I know you're mad. WWE, for some reason, has, that I can remember, I could be wrong, has always started off the show
I think they tried once or twice to start the show off with just a wrestling match, and people sat there and were like, "What the hell's going on?"
That's what I just said. No, I don't ever want to see a show start with the title match.
No.
That makes, unless it's a tag team title.
Or a worthless title like the 24/7. In which case, you could just have, with that, you could just open the show with everybody running around backstage following the 24/7 champion trying to pin them. There you go.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm just watching what Kofi Kingston's saying.
No, Big So I watched from 95. I watched 95. First 11 episodes.
Yeah, they didn't always start with the hot. Raw always started with Vince McMahon. It should kick off the show with the announcers. That's what I think. I think it should always start off with the announcers. They're telling you what's going on.
And Big So, it's pretty fresh in my mind. I was watching it today.
Oh my god, my fucking leg itches.
Alright, Aaron, if you go to bed, we'll see you in 5 minutes.
Yep, we'll see you in a couple of minutes, man. Oh my god.
Dare you?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I love this segment.
No, you're good, man. I enjoyed WCW back in the day. I'm not shitting on what you're saying. I just know that they always opened with before they went to a match. They always opened with the crowd or the what do you call them? The announcers. So you're good with me. I don't mind WCW until they got really fucking stupid. Until Vince Russo got there, and then it went to shit for me.
Somebody's talking at me now.
Yeah.
Hi. Feel better?
Sick, I thought Weather Research was on helium. Like, holy crap. I thought that was part of the Big E celebration. I'm like, who in the New Day is sniffing helium tonight? God damn.
Why didn't he fucking? I made Ali look like an idiot.
Well, there is a surprise.
There's a rumor going around that he's going to be the next feud for Kofi Kingston. God, I fucking hope not.
They're about the only two that can complement each other when it comes to styles.
Fuck him. I can't stand Ali. Sorry. Just not a fan of cruiserweights.
Yeah, there were reports today too that Rey Mysterio went to Birmingham. So they're supposed to be making a statement next week about the title.
Yeah, they said something last night that they're going to announce the future of the time. They'll probably just have Joe win it back, which they shouldn't have taken off from him anyway. If it's going to be like that, I'm like, shit.
Well, Big Slow, sorry, man. I'm not going to get excited for AEW until they actually do something.
He's not saying that. He's
I know.
saying when they get to the TV channel, they're not going to have to deal with the same shit WCW had to deal with.
Well, I said it last night. I'm still not sold on TNT being a good wrestling channel. That's all I'm saying. Because if they're going to go on Tuesdays, that's going to be tough to do because I think they have basketball on Tuesday nights.
Yeah. Well, they already said not Monday or Wednesday because they don't want to go head to head with WWE, so it could be Wednesday.
You think they're going to go head to head with NXT?
Or maybe not Wednesday. Thursday. Who is Impact on Thursday?
Impact's Friday night.
Anybody.
Thursday.
Impact's on Friday. So
Thursday
Thursday would be good. Tuesday would be good, but
Basketball, you said.
Thursday, they have basketball Thursday too.
And honestly, them going on Wednesday would not be that much of a competition considering NXT is only on the network for right now.
Right.
Oh, if you want to hurt WWE, that's where you go. Go to Wednesday. Go to Wednesday.
Because it puts wrestling on TV.
It's kind of forcing. Then you're kind of forcing WWE's hand, but then WWE probably not out of fear. They go, okay, we'll just move you to Fox Sports 1 or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're in the Fox Sports 1 or Fox, just end it all.
But then guess what? It won't be in Triple H's hands anymore. It'll be in Vince's.
Yep. No, thank you. Not really.
I heard Carmella tweeted out something about Mandy Rose being unsafe.
Yep.
Yeah, well, is she legit hurt, Carmella?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I went back, I guess I watched it, the re-airing. You can actually hear her yelling at her to get away from her.
Yeah.
It's audible.
She
kept going after her, and she's like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
Yeah.
We'll start the questions, the Beat the Truck at 7:30 ish, depending on how well this. Who is he fighting? Because I might start it during the match.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry, it's Andrade. How's my knee taste?
Interesting.
Bobby, what do you have in your head?
Look, look at what they're advertising for Super Showdown.
I am officially a crackerjack.
Yeah, I saw Roman versus Shane is going to be one.
Fuck. You know what? We're gonna fuck. I don't give a shit about this fucking match. We're gonna do this now.
I'm a crackerjack.
You guys ready to play?
Yep.
We're gonna play Beat the
Yeah.
Track. Fuck this shit.
Yep.
All right, it is Bobbit versus Trek. I want to see hands too, both of you. I mean, you're gonna hold them up there like the whole fucking time.
Jazz hands, folks. Jazz hands.
Yeah, jazz hands.
That's right.
Bobbit, like I said, you get to pick if you want to go first or last.
I will go first.
All right, Trek. You want evens or odds?
I'll take evens this time, please.
All right. There's only 10 questions. Bobbit, first question. My real name is Alan Jones, and I was trained by Rick Michaels. Who am I?
By Brett Michaels.
Did you say Brett Michaels?
I swear to God, I thought you said Brett Michaels.
No, Rick Michaels.
I'm gonna go with British Bulldog.
AJ Styles. His real name is Alan Jones. His initials are his real name. Trek, your first question
no idea.
is. That's all right. Your first question is. I left ECW as a double champion, and I am from an upper Midwest state. Who am I?
Rhino.
You are correct. Should have picked the evens because they're way easier, Bobbit. You should have gone
Chuck is
second.
the one who picked.
I know, but he should have gone second. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
They're all highlighted in blue.
I know. There we go. They keep hitting the wrong one. Bobbit, you're never going to get this one, but good luck.
Yes.
If you do, I'll give you 2 fucking points. My finisher is the Contra Code. I have a similar style to Rey Mysterio, and I wrestle with my cousins, the SAT. And that would be sometimes. Who am I?
SAT. Similar style to Rey Mysterio. Evan Bourne?
Amazing Red. You ever heard of him? He owns House of Glory. Or used to. He's a trainer. He was an Impact for a little while. He was a tag team partner with Matt Morgan. for a little bit.
Okay.
Trek. My finisher is a top rope pedigree, and I now reside in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Who am I? What?
CM Punk.
You are correct. Bobbit. I was trained at the Shawn Michaels Academy. I am a technical expert. My finisher is a full Nelson into a rollover, known as the cattle mutilation. Who am I?
Cody Rhodes.
He is a WWE superstar as we speak. Daniel
Okay.
Bryan, or Bryan Danielson.
Oh.
Trek, if you don't get this one, I'm gonna fucking slap the shit out of you and give you negative 10 points. I used to be a blonde, but now I am bald. Who am I?
Stone Cold.
What? You gotta speak
Stone-
up, man.
Steve Austin.
Yes. I have played a fake character on WWE. I have also played a psychotic monster. Who am I? What I mean by fake
Is he
character,
still
and
with the
hold
company?
on before you answer. When I mean, because I didn't specify, when I say fake character, he played another character, but was the fake character of that person.
Oh God.
And he was also a
I know
psychotic
who it is,
monster.
but I forgot his name. Shit.
No, it's not shit.
Oh, I can't remember the fucker's name. Fuck. I'm just gonna go for it. Snitsky.
No, Kane.
He was a fake Diesel.
He's a fake Diesel. Remember? I debuted in 1999
Did I
as a
get that
valet.
right or wrong?
Huh? What?
Did I get that right or wrong?
You got it wrong. It was Kane.
Okay.
In 19, you. By the way, you lost, Trek. But I still need you, Cole. You Cole?
No, I'm just keeping my hands up.
Okay. I debut. Yeah, but he's holding his hands like he's nervous as fuck or something. I don't know. I
Yeah.
debuted in 1999 as a valet for Danny Doring in ECW under the name Angelica and Miss Congeniality. Who am I?
Amy Dumas, Lita.
Oh, I was gonna say Amy Dumas is the incorrect answer. I actually wanted the character, you dumbass.
You didn't specify.
I don't have to. This is wrestling. It isn't the real person's name. You should know this by now. You're never going to get this one, Bobbit. Yeah, I mean, you're going to probably guess who it is, but you're going to be wrong. I have wrestled in the NWA, Wild Side, And it was the place where I made my name for myself. I feuded with the Iceberg. Who am I?
Oh, baby girl.
Dusty Rhodes.
I was sure thought you were going to say Glacier, but no, you are wrong. It is Stone Mountain. Trek. I appeared on the first ever Ring of Honor show and became one of the main focuses of that promotion. I won my first match at Ring of Honor and I went on to win the Ring of Honor title. Who am I?
Samoa Joe.
Low key. Mobbit. If you can get this right, if you can come close, you beat Trek. Even though that this is really Trek 1, but I'm going to give you a chance. Chris Jericho has the most amount of time inside of the ring at the Royal Rumble. If you can get it within 1 minute, I will give you 4 points. How long has Chris Jericho? What is the amount of time that Chris Jericho has been in the Royal Rumble? If you can get it within 1 minute. Trek, don't look at your phone.
I'm not.
I'm going to say 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Holy shit. No. That was in one match, I think, that he was in there for like 1 hour and some odd minutes. 4 hours, 59 minutes, and 30 seconds.
4 hours?
Yeah, don't feel bad, Bob.
All Royal Rumbles combined, I said. All Royal Rumbles combined.
It's kind of like you only said for one of them.
No. Chris Jericho was number 1 of most amount of time spent in the ring during the Royal Rumbles. How many hours, minutes, whatever? It's 4 hours, 59 minutes, 30 seconds. Trek. Who is number 2 behind Chris Jericho? And how much time? Come on, Trek.
Say Vince McMahon.
No. Triple H at 4 hours and 44 seconds. Vince McMahon's only been in one Royal Rumble. And he lasted how long?
He was there for the whole time, actually.
Okay, but it definitely wasn't 4 hours.
No, but still.
All right, so the first person to DM me. Well, you know what? I'm going to do that a different way.
Did we have somebody after Bob that already lined up?
I can't remember. First person to DM me. I'll figure something out.
Yeah, don't feel bad, Bob, but I had Chris Jericho at 8 hours. That was a full-time job.
I tried. I legit tried.
No, you're good.
I did better on this one than I did the first time with Trek. I think I got 2 or 3 right this time.
I said we do.
I like to see JP versus Trek.
Me? You want to see me versus
Yeah.
Trek? All right.
Yes, that'd be cool.
You're going to have to be... Sounds good. I'll do it.
Those questions I will sit there and write out on my phone, so this way he can't see them.
And then she'll DM them to me so I can beat you.
They're going to take link once for.
I actually fucked up. Sorry, everybody.
Wait, ow!
Oh, I was going to say we lost the show.
I went back to the beginning. I actually did the intro. I hit the wrong button. Or hit the wrong thing on OBS.
Ty
might.
Dillinger is
He
officially with
might,
AEW.
Big Slow.
Yep.
He might.
Yeah, I was going to say Connor just put it in there for us.
What's that?
Ty Dillinger is going to be in the AEW Budget Battle Royal as number 10.
Okay.
Good game, Shark.
Good game, man. Thank you. And thanks for playing, man. I appreciate it.
Shut up. You're so what's that word I'm looking condescending.
He's being sportsmanlike.
No, he's not. Listen to the way he said it. Thanks for playing. Like it's his fucking show. Like he Look at him. He's all fucking confused now. He's like, what the fuck did I do? Nothing. Just being a dick. Well, Aaron or Post Malone or fucking Michael Orr. You need
Johan.
or Johan Stamos or Jahan or Yehan or Woohoo, whatever the fuck your name is. You need a fucking Skype because you have to do it on the show. You wonder what the big surprise is in AEW? They're gonna pull a big giant poop out of fucking Kenny Omega's ass.
What are you doing over there? I'm over
I
here.
don't fucking know what the fuck.
Ew.
I don't know what the big surprise is, and I don't care. It's not. This is the problem with AEW. They're trying to make me excited to watch a big surprise. Because really, to be honest with you, on Saturday I can do more important things than watch AEW. I'll probably sit down and watch it with Heather, but I don't know. Well, I don't even know what I'm gonna do because I don't think it's on Watch Wrestling.
Doesn't look like it's going to be.
You're gonna have to pay the $50.
60 here in Florida.
Yeah. So there you go.
Boom.
That's all I'm saying, everybody. That's another issue that they're gonna have to fight because everybody's so used to getting $9.99 on the freaking network, and that's for every pay-per-view. And if they do 12 a year, that's $7,200. You gotta fork out just to fucking watch, or $720, but you gotta fork out just to watch a pay-per-view. I ain't fucking doing that, especially if you're in Florida.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with. I won't be 100% honest with the Chief. I would pay $50 if it was the WWE. Or AEW is so new that I just don't know if I'm gonna get my money back or not out of it.
Well, that's just the
Oh
event.
Jesus, that outfit.
That's just the actual pay-per-view. The Friday night they were charging $30 for the Ric Flair roast. And then if you wanted any
Is
of the
Mandy Rose really sitting there? Who is that? Oh my god. These people are fucking dumb.
This is fucking great. I I just can't justify paying $50 for a pay per view in 2019.
Me neither. Yeah, you gotta download it. It's free. Unlike Trek, who asked us, "Hey, you gotta pay for Skype?" Even though we told him it was free. Remember that?
I remember.
Hey, do you gotta pay for Skype? No, yes, Trek. You gotta pay a one-time fee of $1,000 to me for being a dumbass. For asking that silly question. I mean, we literally just said no more than 2 minutes prior to him asking that question, it was free. Yes. Everybody in here is considered an executive vice president, just like in AEW. Everybody's considered an executive vice president. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, here we go with this shit.
Fuck it.
Oh, here comes Bob. Where's Draco Maverick at?
He's bringing up the rear. They have one ref dedicated
Run,
to
Truth,
this.
run!
They have one ref dedicated to this fucking belt. Like the same ref that fucking counted.
Corey is losing.
Look at Byron Saxton. He's like, I don't understand this. Don't either, Byron Saxton, but enjoy it while you can. Be like Corey Graves. He's like Corey Graves. Byron Saxton's like, this isn't funny. The fuck it ain't.
You don't need my speakers, baby girl.
Mhm, mhm.
No, you don't. You're gonna have your own footwear soon enough.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh,
Female soccer girl.
Hey, stay all right, hey. Female locker room? Oh no!
there he is.
Sammy's like, what the fuck?
Nope, he said, fuck it. I'm going to start chasing him too.
Yeah. He's jerking off the giraffe on live TV.
He's milking a fucking giraffe. He's not jerking off a giraffe.
What do you call this, baby girl? Is this the slow finger?
So poor Sarah, she's getting tornadoes down by her right now.
Yeah.
I said you better get in the basement or tell them
Oh,
to
no.
go away.
Oh, she's all excited because her Blues are up by 2.
What? You cut out.
I said she's all excited too because her Blues are up by 2 in the first period.
Well, she better get in the fucking basement.
Because I was going to say, if she comes into the chat and starts gloating, block her.
Basement.
What'd you say? Not you, Ronnie Bobbitt. What?
Oh, I said the Canadian basement.
What about the Canadian basement? What the fuck is wrong with you?
What, you want to sit in the chair?
You're so fucking weird sometimes. You say like the most random of bullshit. You know that, right?
Well, it's, get a laugh out of somebody.
Oh my god. Bleh. Shit.
Eating my leg again.
Yeah, chill. Chilly Willy. Is that a commercial? I'm just checking out the sporting events that are going on. Bucks have a 3-point lead. Brewers are losing 3-0, and the hockey game's at a commercial. Sami Zayn's coming out. Why does he? He's humping the stairs. At least it looked like he was humping the stairs. Hey, what happened? Well, I don't know.
Brock Lesnar injured Big E. I'm kidding.
He may have.
Is Big E disguised as a cameraman?
Yes, he's disguised as a cameraman, except he's laying on the ground, writhing in pain right now. He's in 2 places at one fucking time. No, he's not the cameraman. Are you even watching the show, Trek?
It's a commercial. My thing's behind.
Okay. I didn't know if you were. No, Big E apparently got attacked. He is laying on the ground, writhing in pain.
He's anticipating that he's dealing with a sore heel turn is coming.
He's dealing with a sore heel turn.
Oh my god.
It was a John Cena joke. 'Cause remember that night at WrestleMania? He goes heel turn and he starts going like this. And
Yeah, spinning the heel.
As you can see, none of us are fucking laughing. I think Bobbitt's crying right now.
Why have we told you about telling jokes?
you told me just not to tell any jokes about Saudi Arabian swords. That's what you
Don't
told
tell
me.
stupid jokes.
My IQ just went negative.
Oh my god. I'm crying right now because Trek, I can never take you seriously ever again. So do you want to go over the top 10 reasons why wrestling will fail? Number 1, Trek tells bad jokes. Number 2, I'm just kidding. And Trek's playing it off like he told the greatest joke in the fucking world. I don't. What are you doing?
I know.
I was stretching.
I was gonna say, it looked like he was
I don't
stretching.
want to look at your midsection when you're fucking stretching. Stretch off camera. Thank you.
At least he wasn't doing the gyrating. Look.
Look at this
Back
fucking
end.
guy.
What the fuck is he doing now?
Sit down.
Sarah's not here, Trek. Stop stripping.
He's not stripping. He's being a dipshit. Fucking moron. Good God.
Stretching those hammies out.
Take this motherfucker anywhere. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think Trek actually killed the chat.
He did. He did. Way to go, dumbass. You just have no feelings, do you? You really think that was funny, don't you? You're not allowed to tell any more jokes ever. Even if it's funny. I'd just be looking through shit too. He just told a really bad fucking joke. Fucking not even a dad, and he told a dad joke.
And no, being an uncle doesn't count.
Because that'd be a little creepy. And no, that wasn't an uncle joke either.
Hey, Justin.
What's up, Justin? How's it going, man?
What's up, Justin?
Fucking Bobbitt's devastated right now.
I'm glad I was not here to hear it.
You didn't hear what he said?
I was in the bathroom.
Well, actually, you were sitting right there when he said it.
Hold on. He needs to learn how to fucking talk, man. I didn't hear a fucking word he said.
He said, "What did you say again, Trek?"
I don't even remember.
Sure you know. You certainly remember the fucking shitty swear joke from the first Saudi Arabia event.
You said something about Big E had a sore heel turn.
Oh, yeah, the sore heel turn, yeah.
Fucking idiot.
I wasn't sitting here when he said that.
Yeah, you were. You were just standing up when he said it. It's all right.
It's even worse the second time.
Whoa. Oh shit! How you doing? Yeah. You want to talk? What? You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sami Zayn's got a bruise on his back.
Oh God, he does. Ooh.
I would call it what would you call that? A contusion, actually.
That's painful looking.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, you're the one that keeps throwing your toys out of the chair here.
Sami Zayn has not won a match since he's been back, has he?
No.
Okay. And that's why he was not in the Money in the Bank. Yes, Ryan. Kofi wins. Kofi wins. Interesting. Interesting. Trek, you back?
I don't know if there is a comeback from something like that.
After that joke, are you sure you want him back?
Well,
I wonder if Brock's even there.
Dolph fucking Ziggler. Interesting. You didn't see that coming.
Holy shit, where the fuck did he come from?
He came from out his mama's vagina.
He came back from his comedy tour.
Well, I know that.
I came from out behind Tom Phillips and them. It's an interesting move.
Yeah. I forgot he was still employed.
Well, everybody thought with this latest bout of employee contracts getting canceled or expiring, he's going to be one of them, and he's going to do his comedy tour.
How much you want to bet they're going to put the title on him so he doesn't go to AEW?
Oh, I don't think he would be going to AEW. He would be focusing on his comedy. He's been promoting his comedy tour heavily.
Well, I get it. But I'm just saying. Interesting. Actually, being a comic is working out for him, I guess. I guess his shows have been pretty successful.
Some of them have been.
It's just WWE asked him if he wanted to come back. And
he said yes, apparently.
This is new.
It's a feud we have not seen in a while.
Ryan, you don't have to retract your statement. It's okay.
You're allowed to say whatever the fuck you
want. I was just answering your question. You don't have to retract your statement.
He's gonna break his damn neck. Oh, good God Almighty!
Don't want to get somebody's attention.
Oh, God, that's gotta hurt.
Oh shit.
You've almost figured it out there, kid.
Oh wow.
He
He
loves his
is
shit.
being brutal. It's interesting.
I like it.
I'm not going to sit here and say I like it, but it's interesting.
It's still a little too fresh to say if I like it yet. We'll see where it goes.
I'm going to say this: Vince McMahon is a genius.
Alright, that's it. I'm making it a fucking shirt.
I'm sorry, people fucking sit there and shit on
Repeating
me,
it.
but it's true. He's giving you the unexpected. Now, what? I want to hear what people have to say about this.
Doesn't oh, why does it have to be Dolph Ziggler?
Again, and it'll all come back to.
Really?
And Vince McMahon will be like, okay, well, that didn't work. What the fuck do you people want? You want me to push other superstars other than fucking Roman Reigns, but what do you want? What do you guys want? It's something new. I don't ever remember him and Dolph Ziggler ever feuding.
I don't either, to be honest with you. Oh, this happened years ago.
Well, somebody will say it happened years ago. It's not something new. Well, it's everybody just immediately assumes that every NXT superstar should be pushed to the top right away. That makes no sense to me. I'm actually not against what just happened.
I'm not either.
I just don't know how I feel about it. It depends on where it goes. Look at these fucking people. Never mind, I'm done. I'm not gonna shit on him. Yeah, he's just gonna get up and start fucking dancing. What the fuck is wrong with people? Again, Ace, what do you want, man? What do you want? You're getting something new. You're getting something unexpected, and everybody's shitting on it. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What do you people fucking want? You want to fucking push every fucking NXT star there is? Because to be honest with you, I don't think any of them are fucking worthy of the fucking title. None of them. Sorry. They're great wrestlers.
Hey. Adam Cole is.
No, he's not.
Yes,
But anyway, my point is, WWE gives you something different, but yet I don't like it because it's not who I want. Why must we have this conversation all the time? What do you guys want?
The only thing I'm seeing here is that was ever between Ziggler and Kofi Kingston was capital punishment. Kingston lost the
Intercontinental title.
Yes.
Okay, and that feud lasted what? One shot, I think. I think it was a one-off because they had to get the title off of Kofi Kingston because he got hurt.
He lost it to Ziggler on May 9th, had a rematch June 20th on Raw for a 2 out of 3 falls match. And it was for the US title.
Okay. But he didn't win, right?
No.
Okay, well then that's what it was. It was just a... quick feud. It wasn't one of those feuds that lasted fucking 6 months.
The IC title was TLC match, which Ziggler won.
How long ago though? What do you want? I don't fucking understand people. What do you fucking people want? Do you want them to shit fucking Lucky Charms out their ass because it's magically delicious? What? I don't fucking know. Tell me. God damn, man. Ace, I love you and all, but goddamn, every fucking superstar that comes out or they do something different, you shit on it. Why? Why? Everybody bitched because Dolph Ziggler wasn't being used. He's being used and now you fucking hate it. I don't understand people today. I really don't.
This is exactly the promo that Sami Zayn cut that was actually Vince McMahon's own words. The fans are shit, basically, now.
Yep.
I just don't understand, man. Okay, but WWE's trying to give you something different, and everybody shits on everything they fucking. No matter what they fucking do, somebody's always got something that. Well, I don't like that because it's not what I want. You can't always get what you want. It shouldn't matter who's being pushed. It's whether or not they're telling a good story, and whether or not the wrestling is good. So all you should fucking care about. Ever. This is the problem with the fucking wrestling community today. Everybody's worried about because their guy isn't being fucking pushed. Fuck them. Who cares? Fuck Johnny Gargano for all I care. Jesus Christ. I mean, for real. I don't fucking understand. I'm just fucking worried about who's being pushed to where.
Well, we got Brock Lesnar, and everybody shit on that Monday or Sunday, and then Monday.
I didn't think it was a good idea either, but that doesn't mean. Let's see where it goes. That's all I'm saying. He shows up one time, and it's an immediate. It's shit because it's Dolph Ziggler. I don't fucking understand. I don't get it. Kevin Owens is in the title picture. He always will be. If anybody is over pushed, it's Kevin Owens. He got a fucking immediate title shot as soon as he got back. He didn't do a goddamn thing for a fucking year. But yeah, let's push Kevin Owens because that's a good idea. Come on, man. People are never fucking happy. Ever. I don't fucking understand it.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Fuck off, Bobby.
Thank you. Sorry, allergies.
I'm kidding.
I know. Oh, hey, for all the 80s kids out there, new Coke is coming back.
Yeah, I heard.
That shit's gross.
We still have it. It's called Tab.
What is going on?
I mean, Kofi was used as a jobber, and look at where he is now. He's a WWE champion. It's all about how a fucking person is booked at the time.
Right.
Give WWE a chance on this one. It's something different. They're pushing other people. They're not pushing Roman Reigns all the time. I mean,
Good to hear, Sarah.
I'm
Black
sorry.
Heart.
I don't mean to yell. I'm just, it's so frustrating that people can't see the fact that they're trying to give you something different. And it proves the point of every other fucking person out there or every other. Do I think that WWE's doing great? Fuck no. No, I don't. I think they're giving a shit product. I really do. Do I like the 24/7 belt? No, it's not a good idea. But it's funny as fuck. Some of the shit that they have these guys doing is funny as hell. Take it for what it is. Fucking entertainment. If you're not entertained, I don't know what to tell you. Really? Because I said Lucky Charms out your butt? Now it's become a match? Hey, what is wrong?
Hey, you said that everything's been done in wrestling. That would be something completely different.
Yep, you got a point. But that's not true,
That's a
Ace.
hypocritical statement right fucking there.
That's not true, Ace. Because if it was Roman Reigns, you would have been like, oh, fuck this. So you can't say that. Because I know you would have. If it was fucking Drew McIntyre. Because you just said anything could have been better than Dolph Ziggler. So how about Drew McIntyre? Oh, you don't want that because you think he's a fucking...
He's the
He's
handpicked
boring.
guy.
He's boring. Come on, man. You can't have it one way and then not and then wanted another. Makes no sense.
We could have got Jinder Mahal.
Fuck yeah, we could have.
Good Lord, no.
Well, anything's better than Jinder Mahal.
And again, according to both of their Wikipedia pages, Dolph Ziggler and Kofi Kingston face off against each other maybe 3 or 4 times. 7 years ago.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But then he also sat there and said anything would be better. So
And that's what I'm talking about.
So then seeing a repetitive match 6,000 fucking times with Kevin Owens is okay. But the product's boring because we're seeing repetitive matches 7,000 fucking times with the same person. That's a hypocritical statement. And this is why WWE should not listen to the fucking fans.
She copied what I said. She just said it different. It's fine if you don't like the person, but you have to give look. You have to give WWE the credit they deserve. They're doing something different. It may not be who you like, but goddamn, you can't fucking get everything you want. That makes no fucking sense. Again, the fans should never, ever care about who is being fucking pushed. The fans should care about good wrestling and good storylines. That's it. It should not fucking matter who's being pushed. You look at Stunning Steve Austin. Do you think he was World Championship material? Then how in the fuck is Stone Cold Steve Austin Championship material? What's the difference? How the motherfucker was booked and how they told the fucking story. That's the difference. And that's what people are missing today. They're more worried about who is being pushed than why they're being pushed. WWE does a shitty job of telling a fucking story. They'd rather push Roman Reigns for fucking 4 fucking years and nobody else. And now they're trying to fix the fucking problem. And now everybody's shitting on it when they're trying to change something. What do you fucking people want? I'm sorry to be so pissed off, but that irks the shit out of me. Fucking JD does the same fucking thing. He bitches, pisses, and fucking moans. That's right, motherfucker, I'm calling you out too. He bitches, pisses, and fucking moans about certain people not being pushed. He's one of them motherfuckers. Give me a fucking break. Quit worrying about who's being pushed and worry about what story's being told. The story sucks, I agree with you. But give it a fucking chance. I don't give a fuck if Drew McIntyre ever gets pushed. Do I think he should? Yeah, because I think he could tell a great story. Fucking ridiculous. 95% of the fucking fans are the fucking problem with this fucking product.
And all of you Becky Lynch fans out there, she just got the fucking Baron Corbin treatment by reading off her accolades. So therefore, she's no longer like Stone Cold Steve Austin. She's in the same line as Baron Corbin.
Well, that was even the issue too with Steve Austin, because they were like, how are we going to market somebody and push somebody that's black tights, black boots?
Here's why. They listened to their fucking talent. That's what they did. They don't do that anymore.
But that was the big thing, bringing him in, and it was like, okay, then Goldberg, and it was like the same thing. I mean, black boots, black trunks.
But my point, you get my point. I hate yelling at people, especially Ace, because he has some very valid fucking points. I agree with him. Do I think that Dolph Ziggler is the first choice? No, it's not. I thought he was honestly gone from the company. But they're trying something new.
Oh, fuck off, kid. God damn. I just put you down for 2 seconds.
Well, all right. Everybody's hostile in this house.
Look, when you're yelling and screaming and upsetting her, and it's just nothing is
Well,
working. Sure, Aaron, send them either in drama-free zone or in the writer's room, wherever you want to send them.
I'm sorry, Ace. I'm not. It's just people have got to realize. Everybody has got to realize you can't have one thing and want another. What if AEW does something you don't like? Are you gonna shit on that too? I mean, think about it. I mean, sure, you're probably gonna agree with what they do, but here's the thing. They haven't had a fucking show yet, so you're pretty much gonna agree with everything that they fucking do. Because you don't know what they're fucking doing. I think Becky gets too much hate. I get it. Her character makes no sense, and the way they are building up the character is beyond her control. I agree. Again, I cannot disagree with Ace. See, he makes valid points. I don't disagree with him. Where I disagree with Ace most wholeheartedly is the who they're pushing thing. That's my problem.
Everyone they've put out there, Ace, you've shit on.
On the men's side. Now on the women's side, I can agree. Becky has been shit. I'll even include myself in there. I've shit on Becky. Most of it is just triggering people. Because fuck it. What else am I gonna fucking do? But I get it. Again, Ace, I love you make valid points. You make valid arguments. The only thing I disagree with you on is the pushing of the talent thing. And I don't think you said that, but that just set me off on a rant. And it had to be said because I've said it over and over and over again. People have got to realize, stop worrying about who is being pushed. Worry about why they're being pushed. That's what you need to worry about. If you can get, if they can give you a compelling story, then by all means let them tell that story. Not saying that they will, but give it a chance. It's probably gonna fail because it's WWE, because they don't give a shit. But give it a chance.
I wish I could bet their baby girl Roman Reigns is retired.
For me, Becky is a product of the fans pushing her. That's why I shit on her all the time.
Well, actually, as Gina and I were talking about last night, the Sunday night on Skype, Vince planted the seed for her to be pushed before she got that big push. The fans think they did it, but if it wasn't for Vince planting that seed, as is pointed out in the 24 documentary that she did, the fans wouldn't have gotten Becky that push.
Well, from what I'm gathering, is this push started a year ago.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Because Vince planted the seed in the fans' head.
He's a fucking genius.
There we go.
I didn't buy into it. Because, well, I would have if they would have told the story right. But they didn't. And that's where it kind of fucking tapered off for me. That's why I quit giving a crap about Becky.
And then during that storyline, she got injured 3 times.
One of those times was work, though.
I know, but still.
Again, Ace, I apologize. I will give you credit for letting me fucking tear off on a fucking rant. I respect your opinions, I really fucking do, but we can't have it one way and then expect another. Or we can't have it one way and then, well, I don't want that, so. And then they do go one way and then you don't want it. I get it, you don't like Dolph Ziggler. I'm not really a big time Dolph Ziggler fan either. I get it.
But again,
it's something different. That doesn't mean Kevin Owens isn't going to be pushed again. Ultimately, Kevin Owens, it's going to happen. Kevin Owens is going to win the title. Well, actually, no, I don't think he is. I think Brock Lesnar is going to take the title off of Kofi Kingston.
Because you've said it countless times for the women. This one lost clean. Why should she have a title shot? Kevin Owens lost clean last night. Lost clean on at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, well, I think they're gonna build Drew McIntyre up to beat Brock. I think I don't know. That's what I would do. They should have done it last year. They should have done it this Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins should not have won the Royal Rumble. They're all part of the WWE system. They're all part of the WWE system. Don't think that none of them aren't. Every single one of them are part of the WWE system. They all are.
And now they're arguing back and forth with each other. So come November, if they're both still the champions.
They won't be. Neither one will be champion by November. I don't think either one of them will be champion by SummerSlam. Well, I don't know. I think Bailey might be champion by
Survivor Series.
Royal Rumble. She'd probably still be champion. She'll lose it at Royal Rumble, but how much you want to bet Carmella?
No. Oh, Rob. What are you trying to do there, kid? What are you doing? What are you doing?
The fucking poor referee, man. The referee should be the champion by the end of the year. Because he is chasing these motherfuckers all over.
You right, baby girl?
I'm still not a fan of the idea. I'm just not gonna shit on it because it's only been a day. It could be one of those where they could carry this over on Twitter.
Exactly.
Everybody wants social media to be a part of the fucking WWE. Here's your fucking chance.
Somebody's got the hiccups.
Or are they gonna play this? They're gonna play the streak versus a streak. That's how they're gonna promote this fucking match in Super Showdown.
Yep.
Streak versus streak.
Be right back, guys.
Yep. Oh God. Wendy.
Oh boy. Somebody is getting tired, it sounds like. Either that or they're pissed off at their hiccups. Something to help with them hiccups? Yeah. Did you pee again? You did. Later, Ryan.
See you later, Ryan. Have a good night.
Oh, seeing these toys changed your mind, huh?
We will be alive. We will be doing the show on Thursday. We're going to redo Trek's match again because, yeah, I had him muted the whole time. I thought it was funny, but he didn't. Well, I don't care what he thinks.
I was gonna say.
Are you back, Trek? Trek, are you back? All right, good talk. You hurt when CM Punk was talking about Vince when Vince McMahon dies. I don't care about
Doubt
CM.
that, Ruben, considering the person who's gonna be taking over was in a storyline that was shit.
I fucking CM Punk. I don't give a fuck with CM. Vince told him to say that. Because if Vince didn't tell him to say it, he wouldn't have fucking let him go out there and cut it. He wouldn't have let him keep talking. How long did he talk for? 7 minutes? Vince, if he would have started talking shit about WWE, he would have cut his mic off and fucking, he would have been fired. Mm. He's gonna play the old pity me.
Yep.
I don't like Hangman Page either. I don't see what people see in Hangman Page either. If that's the comparison you're making, either that or you saying he looks like him. He kind of looks like him too.
Okay, I'm back.
Are you gonna be here on Thursday?
Yes.
What time?
Whenever you guys need me, I'll be here. I don't have to work.
Okay. Just asking.
Yeah.
Because we are doing the show on Thursday.
Oh.
It's actually not a bad promo.
someone else to do that movie, but his acting skills better.
Kind of seems like what they were trying to do with Mojo. It looks like it's being given to kind of Dolph with how he
Yeah,
was.
Vince got bored with Mojo Rawley, but
Yeah,
Mojo,
yeah.
Mojo couldn't sell it.
Mojo can't sell a fucking wet paper. Well, Mojo Rawley could not sell a vanilla ice cream to a 5-year-old.
He couldn't sell a Bible to the Pope.
No, he couldn't. We'll see, Sarah. We will see.
You want this? Or is it this you want?
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Triple H, Randy Orton.
I mean, it hasn't been bad. Hey, Dan Rex.
Oh, this is gonna be lit.
Shut up, Bob. It's not gonna be lit. You say that every single time.
Hey, I enjoyed the Triple H Batista match for WrestleMania, so.
You were a fool.
Hell, I thought it was a match of the night, if you remember.
You're a fool. Again, these two have fucking wrestled 30 fucking times. Why do we need to see it again? I get why we're seeing it, but
I was going to say, what did you tell Sarah last night? It's not for you, JP. It's for the Prince.
And,
no, I get it.
For
But if you let me finish, I know it's not for me, but it's not going to be. Nobody cares. It's just like John Cena versus Triple H.
When is that happening?
Triple H, really?
That happened last year.
That happened again this year. You know, I kind of, you know, I'm down for that.
Oh my god, you're so fucking delusional.
So you're excited for Roman and Shane too?
Actually, yes. Believe it or not, yes.
You're part of the problem, Bobbit.
Well, he's not part of the problem. He's just.
Trying to roll me over.
Now, Undertaker Goldberg, I could give 2 shits less about.
This motherfucker, Randy Orton on Twitter is fucking gold. That motherfucker is gold on Twitter. I don't know what you people have been missing, but when he tweets, that is some of the funniest shit.
Oh, Respected 24, my favorite one.
She hit her head.
She's nobody's paying attention to her, so she's being greedy.
Oh, yeah, that was such a cool moment.
I'm going to bounce the seat a little bit. Start trying yourself out. nobody cares.
If he's SmackDown's greatest acquisition, how come they keep burying him?
Bobbit.
Yes.
Did you not pay attention at all? Do you just blindly believe that they think Elias is literally their greatest acquisition? I mean,
No.
Like Alexa is the best in the world.
Jesus
She is.
Christ. No, you're all wrong. Shane McMahon is the best in the world. Get your shit straight.
I just need to know where the hell Sarah Logan is. Her and Ruby Riott are on that wanted list like Liv Morgan.
She's in catering.
I wish people would stop with that stupid catering thing.
No,
They're- They're really not in fucking catering.
my guess is she's on main event right now.
No, my guess is that they just have nothing for them right now. They're doing away with factions, I think. I
Yeah.
really do. And no, Paige is not part of the fucking Kabuki Warriors. She's the manager of the Kabuki Warriors. But my point is that they're revamping them.
Everything.
Yes.
Well, it looks like they're setting up for Asuka and Kyrie to take the belts off the Iconics, but then you're looking at who then is viable to face Kyrie and Asuka.
I agree with you, Ace. I loved the build to. Sorry, Ronnie. I loved the build to. I'm talking to Ace in the chat here. I love the build to Orton Triple H WrestleMania 25. The match was because it didn't deliver, and nothing was gonna outdo Taker and Michaels. Even though I will say this, I don't even know what was the main event.
Of what, 25?
Yes.
I didn't turn that on.
I think it was Cena.
Big Show and Edge
No, it wasn't Big Show and Edge.
or Miz.
It's your favorite one, Bob. What one was it?
Whatever it was, I'd have to go back and look at the pay-per-view itself. But
The main event of my favorite one was Orton Triple H Cena.
That was 24. I
it was
think
24.
25 was Miz versus Cena. I think because was it 26 Rock versus Cena once in a lifetime?
I don't
No, that was like 28.
Oh my god, you two are arguing about nothing.
No, I just can't remember.
I'm looking it up.
What is it, 25 you were saying?
Yeah.
They're showing Triple H Randy Orton.
The main event was Triple H.
The last match of the event for the WWE Championship, it shows.
That's right, it was. Okay. I think that match, again, the main event always puts the butts in the seats, and the undercard sells it.
Yeah.
It makes the show. I shouldn't say sells it. It makes the show. Because you look at WrestleMania 3, what was the main event? And what was the undercard to that?
Steamboat Savage.
And that's considered one of the best Royal Rumbles ever, or WrestleManias ever, because of the magnitude of the show.
What the hell is WWE's stomping ground?
That's
That's
Backlash.
replaced Backlash.
Backlash.
Yeah, they renamed the pay-per-view.
Don't be confused, Bob. Just roll with the punches, all right? You look like you're a confused individual. They got rid of Backlash and changed it to Stomping Ground.
Didn't like the
Okay.
name.
Vince didn't want to use the name anymore, so he got rid of it. No, Vince is probably
It
just said,
sounds like
fuck
a
it, I don't
fucking,
care.
it sounds like an NXT event.
Sounds like an ECW event.
Sounds like a fucking pay-per-view that nobody's gonna fucking care about event. When has a WWE pay-per-view been good?
WrestleMania.
Okay. That was stupid.
This past WrestleMania you talking about it?
This past WrestleMania wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was okay. It wasn't great.
It's in my top 10 of favorites, honestly.
You need to lay off the dope. What's your favorite WrestleMania of all time?
24.
Basing out one match.
No, I like 24 more for more than just Flair Michaels.
I don't know what all was on that card, but I wouldn't call that one of the best ones ever. It had one of the best matches ever, but I wouldn't call it one of the greatest WrestleManias ever. My fucking stomach's shitting all over me right now. What? You're looking at me like you want to slap me upside the head. I didn't do anything. The fuck are you eating? That's gross. Why would you eat period dip?
Do you not remember what I made it with, you jackass?
No, I really don't know what you made it with. What is it? And don't say period dip. That's not what they call it. What is it actually?
Brownie batter mix.
Okay, that's all I
Cream
need.
cheese.
Now I remember. Now I remember. When did you make that? Today?
It's still good.
Once your period's
It's
over,
a
you're gonna
PMS
fucking have a
dip.
fucked up stomach from eating shit that's probably been sitting in the fridge for like 6 fucking months. I remember, what was it? Wendy was just a little under a month old. Both of us got food poisoning.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was not good.
That was awful.
That was not a good day.
Oh, God.
Everybody's got a favorite WrestleMania, Aaron. Everybody's got one. Who's brushing their teeth?
Oh, by the way, MVW has signed a new talent.
A new what?
A new talent.
Oh, and please tell me, who is this new talent?
Jim Blowjob.
What the fuck?
And then he loses his shit on me 2 weeks ago because I didn't fucking, or was that last week? Because I didn't fucking consider his fucking part of a wrestling promotion or wrestling thing. That shit don't count. Video games don't count. Like, it's so stupid. Jim Blowjob.
Yes.
You just say that like, yeah, it's just, it's genius on my part. Son, you are no Vince McMahon.
He's on next Joey Ryan.
He's the next Joey Ryan. Please tell me his finishing move is the ball licker.
Yep.
Shh. Hey, what's your problem? What? What? Huh?
Yes, you could too, Bob. It like was it Kabuki with the green mist? Having fit,
Yeah.
swallow.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Hell, I read the idea by Dave Meltzer, and he's already given me 5 stars.
I'm not even gonna fucking value that with a response.
Visit the Tokyo Dome, it'd be 10 stars.
Exactly.
No, he doesn't sound like a crybaby. I think he's trying to sound sympathetic, however, yet sounding like a psychopath. I wouldn't say it was a crybaby promo. That's a crybaby promo. What's the matter, baby girl? Huh? I heard you the first time. I know she's tired. Oh God, he dropped him right on his fucking head.
Oh, he's Samoan. They don't feel that shit.
Oh my God.
Bless you.
Did you see what Sarah responded to you with, Ronnie? I think she really thinks there was a shark in fucking.
BB shark doo 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 doo.
Oh, that was good. So Ronnie said news was reporting a great white shark in New York today. Austin said it was a sign there's going to be a game 7. Sarah, oh really? I think she thought she actually meant there's a great white shark. Love you
There
too,
is
Sarah.
actually
Love you
a
too. Love you too. What's that?
there's actually a 2,100-pound great white heading for Outer Banks right now.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
That was a true report.
Okay.
Was in the Island
One
Sound.
at a time, people.
No,
Jeez.
it's not one at a time. Okay, what did you say, Bobbit?
A 2,100-pound great white shark is heading to the Outer Banks right now.
And Ronnie's responding to you, or are you saying that there was actually a great white shark in New York?
Yeah, there is up in Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was saying it
Okay.
because of the Shark game tonight.
But I just like how you added on the fucking Game 7 thing. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, these fishing tournaments.
Don't be a
Yes.
creep in the chat,
Started in
Trek.
Greenwich, Connecticut, and then Long Island. So yeah, it's heading down.
Waters must be finally warming up over there.
Yeah, they said just in time for Memorial Day, what people need to be worried about.
Yeah. Thing is, they'll court most of the beaches and only let the swimmers swim out so far.
Who won? Beat the Trek? Beat the Trek. Beat the Trek. So Trek beat himself. You know what? Next week I'm gonna have Trek take on himself. I wonder which one wins. Going to bed already?
She's tired and she's starting to fuzz.
You going to bed? Good night. You want to go back to mommy? Say good night, everybody.
She just wants to hang out on camera.
Hey,
Say 5
Mimi.
more minutes.
Good night,
Good
Andy.
night, everybody. Bye. I'm gonna eat my hand now.
And there it is. We'll watch the end of the show here, and then we'll go feed you and put you to bed. Basic. Make sure you hit that button and all of that.
Sarah, we don't need a play-by-play. I get it. I hope the Raptors lose, though. I've seen the Bucks be down by 20. They damn near came back and won. That game, by the way, they were down by like 15 at one point. Oh, thank God that's over. Yay. All right, well, we made it through the show.
SmackDown won again this week.
It's actually not too bad. It wasn't great. I'm not going to sit here and say it was really good because
It was not
really good, but it wasn't unwatchable. Ronnie, final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was better than Raw.
Oh, of course,
By
it was
far.
way better than Raw.
Yeah.
But I'm liking what they're doing with the 24/7. It's funny, just the different things that they're doing with it, and seeing what they're doing with videos and stuff like that today on Twitter. But anything else with the show tonight? I mean, Dolph coming back, I was fine with that, especially with the promo he gave.
Yeah. I get it. The Shark has its own Twitter account.
Probably does.
Yeah. Trek, what about you?
That was all right. I mean, it was way better than Raw last night because it didn't last 3 freaking hours, and we didn't have to go through, this. I liked where, I did like when I was trying to put thoughts together. I did like when Dolph came back because that was a total surprise to me because I thought he really, like you, I thought he really was done. I thought he was going to go right into his comedy career instead because that's what he'd been saying. He was on vacation from WWE. So I was just thinking last night, like, I think he's done. Mm-hmm. And then comes back and just makes an impact like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. The 24/7 thing's getting some momentum. I think it's pretty funny and stuff. It's like, just have to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a bad show. It was decent. It was better, like I said, it was better than Raw.
Look, it wasn't put me to sleep boring. It was not a great show. It didn't put me to sleep. The R-Truth segment probably is about the best thing on the show. I didn't mind the Dolph Ziggler thing. It's something new. We're just going to see where it goes. Bobbit, what about you?
I really enjoyed the show. Like, I'm a huge fan of that 24/7 belt now. Like, I'm a mark for it now, really. And I had fun tonight.
Bobbit, don't call yourself a mark. Please.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Oh, and by the way, BB Shark, doo 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 doo.
Fucking idiot.
You should send him the video your brother sent you with that song.
My brother?
Mm-hmm.
I don't pay attention.
I'll remind you of it later.
But other than that, like I said, hey, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and cry over spilt milk. Whatever. So that being said, just keep in mind, again, you can't always get what you want. You can hope for the best. If it don't work out, it don't work out. I get it. So that being said, I'm gonna end the stream here. You guys have a great night, and we will talk to you on Thursday when we redo. I don't want to. When we redo fucking WrestleMania 13, Triple H, Austin versus Bret Hart. Y'all have a great night.